right. Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we're still going to continue with this big news because there's so many things to delve into, like what's going to happen to Beatrice and Eugenie. There's lots and lots and lots of people talking about a whole bunch of different things that are going on. A lot of people and readers and whatnot say it was William who forced this issue. And when I did ask the cards, was it the king who forced the issue, or was it Andrew? The cards were very clear it was Andrew. And it was to save his daughters and grandchildren, their future. So we have to wonder if there's some kind of deal in there that's going on. Interestingly, all I could think of is afterwards, I did do that reading where Beatrice starts her own court. So is the whole, and I did do that reading that Sarah was going to leave the country and lay low for a while. And I did that a couple of weeks ago, maybe even 3 weeks ago, could have even been a month. That Sarah was going to go seek refuge somewhere and just be quiet. And that was around the time Andrew Lowey's book was released. But it was at least 6 months ago that I said, it looks like Beatrice might start her own court. Let's ask. And where? Probably Italy. He's got ties to Italy. What's going to happen to Beatrice and Eugenie? Beatrice on top, Eugenie on the bottom. Because we have to remember, Beatrice has been more loyal to William than Eugenie has. But Beatrice and Eugenie were very rude to Catherine. Very rude to Catherine. Wore those hideous outfits on Catherine's wedding day. They look like the ugly stepsisters in Cinderella. Look, why would you do that? Beatrice on top, Eugenie on the bottom. What's going to happen to them now? What do their futures look like? Shall we begin? Ooh, the world for Beatrice. Ooh, something has ended for Beatrice. Perhaps that's her petitioning to become a working royal. 5 of Pentacles for Eugenie in reverse. Knight of Pentacles for Beatrice. 3 of Pentacles for Eugenie. Eugenie's working with somebody else over this. Page of Swords in reverse for Beatrice. Queen of Swords upright for Eugenie. Eugenie's going to stick by her mom. The Hermit. Oh, is Beatrice going to become Team Harry? Queen of Pentacles upright. Queen of Cups in reverse for Beatrice. The Empress upright for Eugenie. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse for Beatrice. The Sun in reverse for Eugenie. 5 of Cups upright for Beatrice. The Fool in reverse for Eugenie. Underlying here, 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, let me scooch that over so you can see it. Alrighty then. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Beatrice. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Eugenie. So they're both going to fare out about the same. I don't see anything drastic happening to them. I don't see the Tower, for example. I see that Eugenie's actually going to align herself with more of the female aspects. But she's going to pick the wrong one. Beatrice, I wouldn't be, I think Beatrice is going to go into hiding in some respects. I really do. I think that Beatrice is taking this harder than Eugenie. I think Beatrice is really struggling with this. And I think that Beatrice is, we always thought, oh, Beatrice is going to become a working royal. Beatrice, out of the two, I bet she becomes a working royal. I bet she really goes into some kind of seclusion. We have the world here for her. I think we're going to see her kind of fade away from the whole family. Whereas I see Eugenie with this Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. She might be pregnant. She might be pregnant. She's going to stand by her mom, definitely. If you notice here, neither of them have their father's energy. I think there's a lot of confusion about what's going on. I think there's a lot of gaslighting with what's going on. I think there's a lot of illusion what's going on. I think Eugenie is going to stand by the royal family because that was her grandmother. I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress is her grandmother. I'm going to say, if out of the two girls, I think Eugenie will ride it out a little bit. She is going to stand by her mom. She really is. There's the Queen of Swords right there. Perhaps she takes over like the Queen's dogs. Like, we have to remember, Sarah's got the dogs. I think Beatrice is very, very hurt. Very hurt. And I think she might even go into a bit of a depression. Remember, she's a Leo, and that's loyal, and that's regal, and that's royal. And to her, that hit her a lot harder than it did Eugenie. Eugenie's an Aries. It's like, okay, well, we'll get over this. We'll work through this. We'll, this too shall pass. Whereas Beatrice is taking this quite personally. I think there's some respects here that she might even be like quite embarrassed about what's going on. She might think it's not fair too. She might think it's not fair. But this Hermit card is all I need to know. I think she's going to sequester herself and let it blow, because I really honestly think she's kind of in a depression about it, especially with the Five of Cups here. That is the despondency, the depression, being unable to let go of the past. She's like, so what's my last name now? Now, there was an interesting quip that King Charles was concerned about the girls and will protect them. They will not lose their titles or anything like that. And I think that's part of what Eugenie is just like, born a princess. The Queen made me a princess. The Queen made me a princess. You can't really take that away from me. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing to warrant taking away my princess, my HRH. And she knows that. She knows she's being protected because she's the Queen's granddaughter. She knows that. So she is definitely standing by her mom. Whatever her mom wants to do, she'll help her mom out. Beatrice is actually going, I wouldn't be surprised if she almost kind of ghosts them in some respects. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Beatrice doing any I stand by my man kind of Tammy Wynette sort of thing. Usually might still do something really stupid, though. Perhaps she says something she shouldn't say. Perhaps she's caught doing something she shouldn't be doing. I think Beatrice, though, is taking this much, much harder than Eugenie is. Eugenie's like, whatever. I'm an HRH princess by birth, and you can't touch me. I've done nothing wrong. You can't even take away my HRH or my princess title, because that's by birth. My granny gave it to me. She's right here. Unless she does something stupid. Anyways, that's what's going to happen to the girls. Beatrice is going... I wouldn't be surprised if this is why Beatrice starts her own court. Out of the two of them, I would say Beatrice is more inclined to leave and start her own court. Whereas I think Eugenie is going to stay and fight it out. And support her mom. Not her dad, her mom. Another reason I think Beatrice might be skedadding is because the sun here is in reverse and she's a Leo and it's in reverse. So it's almost as if Eugenie doesn't have access to her. She's gone. She's out of here. That's another reason I think there might be some ghosting going on here. All right. Well, thank you very much. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.